Yeah, actually, there is an important update. Actually, there is one thing. See, who is actually playing? No, no, both the teams, Professor Pushpak's teams also, Professor Abhishek Shankaran's team also playing equally well. But one thing is there. Now I remembered that point I should mention. See, I told you that the nearby room that Sumit, that PhD student from electrical energy science PhD student from IIT Delhi only kept chemicals, thallium poison on my the kitchen, that food which I am cooking. But when I talked to him, he told one point. Oh, the Bengali gang only now dominating like that. So, whether this is Professor Pusho that their team or whether Abhishek's team only have instructed him. Because in the same way, he have the day on October 19th when this fellows, this Professor Pushpa's teams have assigned Lindish Pulikul to call me to that Chaya's shop in the where inside IIT Delhi campus. Yeah, so that day I was right away. I was coming up after meeting Professor Ram Gopal Rao, the previous IIT Delhi director. So they were the other gang team. So he while talking, he was also telling that what if something I was murdering somebody or night. Creating some trouble like that, means it is a pre-planned drama. All the teams were involved in that to put chemicals to create mental changes, so that I should get excited or I should show some abnormal behavior in the night. Then they can call my sister and take me back to Kerala. That's what their plan. So in that also both the teams were involved. So also that when I went to the next day, when I went to the Kailash hostel at IIT Delhi to take the tea, take breakfast. At that time, when I was sitting in the mess itself, the mess staff has brought tea to me without even asking. So that also chemicals has been kept. So in that the security lady, so they were being instructed to monitor me, and she was blocking me everywhere. So I told to her what has happened, actually the reality. So at that time she was telling to me one thing. When I showed the photos of Abhishek, these are all criminals, so he looks like a movie star, means. So that's the thing. So there this Abhishek's teams also playing very well, actually. Means it was projected that he's like some superstar, and I was behind him like that. That is the version they were projecting to everybody. So actually this is the fun of from beginning onwards. Abhishek's play like this only. He will come bug like in front of me, and then will play with the people on the back. Then what will project like he is some superhero and will play continuously. If something is not coming in his way, actually it was not love or envy, it was his ego and that revenge, that mentality that he is some superstar and why I am not minding him. The same way now also he wanted to project that he is some great, and his concern is that he is like some superstar and great musician and all. That's what he thinks. And then all the girls coming to IIT Bombay is for his enjoyments. Okay, so they should all accept him in the way what they want. And so I have clear photos of them, like a third class flirt. He used to go behind each and every girls. Actually my friend, way I was ignoring him initially. He and his process always used to come and wait in front of my lab. The means the moment I am stepping out of the room, that position. From 2013 onwards, every day consecutively, then he will used to come to my path day and night every time. Then this Minarli, that dirty prostitute kind of girl, she used to bring him into my hostel path everywhere, and will purposefully do shows in front of me. Then when I shifted to the TCS lab, there also they used to come and do show. Many times I have seen she was pulling him and doing dirty shows, and it's like a third class curling like a prostitutes have. See, we should respect a prostitute. See, they might have brought into that profession and all, might be due to the situations, or they might got trapped into that. Also, one another thing we should understand, they are publicly telling that they are doing the prostitution and they are doing it. Okay, so we should respect that kind of ladies. They will not cheat, they will not trap. See, who are all going behind them, they are only going behind them. That's what. So that difference we should understand. But this kind of girls, this Minarli and her sister, they are very third class prostitutes. Prostitute, actually that word we should not use to them. Actually I don't know what kind of words. My English vocabulary is not that much good. That's the reason. See, publicly she is keeping that Prashantas like her slave for her sexual enjoyments. And then this Abhishek, and I have seen 100% many times the way her sexual inclination towards him, and the way the activities she was doing, and her sister also of that category, and her mother also, that is there, she only training these two. And then we'll keep the boys like weapon, and they are projecting that they are from so high class family, and then they will do these all third class activities. And she was continuously insulting, irritating me, and always whenever she will see, she will call Abhishek in front of me, and it will show like some third class psychic cultural girls. So that is what he. And he not only with her, and I have with the photos, I do have the way he is in front of me. Actually, that Levita Talukar, that is actually like from our lab. She's like a well-known prostitute kind of girl. That is, she will go behind any boys like that, the way she is. In front of me, Abhishek was so in deep love, and he was waiting in the infinite corridor when I was coming. And when he saw this Levita, she was running behind her. This is what a number one flirt. Not only this, many times I have seen many things like that. So that's the reason I was ignoring him. So that's the thing, that as a revenge he came and spoiled my life. They have life research work and also it's a gang well planned drama. Also this Professor Supratik also was threatening me that since I am ignorant. Also see that when in 2016 when I got the HOD allotted me a room in the department, since he understood that in the lab that Diptesh, Deepak criminals, they were not allowing me to work in the lab and continuously throwing me out of the lab. So when the moment HOD allotted me the room, Abhishek, the next day the Abhishek came and sat in front of the next room and was blocking me literally, not even allowing me to step out of my room. And that it is attitude, because so he got the attitude that he was there for 15 years, and so I got the rooms. Actually, he want always who are all in the means in the prominent or more who is. He want everything more attractive to him. That's the up to words. Yeah. So at the time means I got the room a lot. So he's jealous. Also mainly that counting her ego. And anyway, Abhishek is not that much a fool or nothing. He is just acting as a well psychic criminal. That's what Abhishek. Actually. So that's the way he was blocking me. Actually, see, there is no point and no need of any boys loving a girl, so he can just write a mail. But I see, then when they started this gang harassments also, they were making mention that I should write mails to him every day, and he will never reply or nothing. His aim was not to love or nothing. His aim was to project it or market himself that he is some superhero. And I showed the guts to avoid him. Also, his attitude is that in IIT Bombay, who are all the girls coming, that is for his enjoyment, and they should obey what they are. Because IIT Bombay is running by, it's his father's property, that's what, like that. Actually, in his home, his father is like a slave. His mother is also that kind of a third class lady. I have seen in front of me, she was throwing him out, like shouting and all, everything. She's a dirty cultural lady. So that's the thing. It's not only because of that Professor Krishna manipulator. See, a real person or good person will not get influenced or corrupted. That's the thing. There is something when an external force or situation will come, their internal characteristics only will get reflected. That's what is hidden or what is there acting outside. So that's the reality. And I am 100% sure that how Abhishek's father died. I'm sure these fellows this lady might have kept him in the suffocation stage. Out of that burst, his heart got outbursted. That's a reality. I know that. I realized her character the moment I saw that lady. Means the way she behaved to me, I understood that my decision was correct. This is what, see, we will be having a gut instinct, or that is actually our capability from God. We will be getting the first impression what we will get from a person, that or the moment we will feel that decision is not good, or that is the first right decision. After that we should not convince, depends upon our situation. That's what I was trying to convince myself to accept this kachara bloody flirt Abhishek. That's the thing. My life became like this situation. See, in the initially itself, I understood that he is not the right person. He is not a good boy. So that's the thing. because of the situations I had to, because they were not allowing me to work or live anywhere. That is the reason I was okay. On the back, this Diptesh, Deepak were troubling me continuously, and he was projecting lies about me to Professor Pushpak, and he was also keep on troubling me everywhere, and in the hometown everywhere they were not even allowing me to work or live anywhere. That's the reason. That's why I thought, okay, let me try to adjust this fellow. Anyway, so then Professor Supratik also was shouting at me. Not only Professor Supratik, that Professor Siddharth Chaudhary also, because so they are Abhishek's friends, so they were also shouting at me in front of my room, in the steps everywhere. And Professor Akshay have seen that so because of these all fellows troubles in the hostels everywhere, I used to work till night 2-3 in the lab, and then by 2 o'clock when I was coming out of my room, and this Professor Supratik and Professor Siddharth was shouting at me, and at that time Professor Akshay also was along with them. He got so shocked by knowing the way these fellows were shouting at me. So that's the reason. Also, he was knowing that every day I used to wait in front of Seafield Lab and Professor Pushpak's cabin to meet him continuously. No, but see, he knows that I don't have any guidance, and I had to wait for hours. Also, in 2014, when I discussed my work, also he was trying to convince me that you should discuss with your professor. Don't submit alone. And so he was trying to convince me. Then he got shocked by the way he told that don't submit the paper at the area, but I told that I already submitted 2 papers. He got so shocked that he told it's inspiring like that. So these all things he came to know, and he was knowing that every day I have been thrown out of the lab, and I was waiting, and then in the path and also I was walking alone, everything he was knowing that. That's the reason. Mainly he have seen that Professor Supratik and all were shouting at me. So that's the reason they have arranged a sexual harassment talk. That is the nice decision they have done. Okay. That's one thing. But this Professor Krishna, she is trying to utilize everybody. She will go there also, here also, like that. That is what her problem. Another thing. But anyway, all the fellows have come and spoiled my life and career. That's the thing. Now anyway, so the point I was trying to tell you, yeah. Oh, here this poison case. See, not only Professor Pushpak's thing, this Abhishek part also, they were also playing equally well. So the first Professor Pushpak's team, or might be they only have instructed this Lindish to put chemicals. Yeah. So then after that I know that the network, they also have influence. Abhishek's team also has influence. So then one more thing. So the last week I told that they were distributing money across. That is, I'm not sure whether Professor Pushpak's team or not only Professor Abhishek's teams also might be, because they were in Kerala also they were giving money to this Sreelekha Nair, that and all, that Abhishek's team only. So that they were doing that, but both the teams they were doing these things. So anyway, both are equally. See, everybody have done crimes, and now everybody want to hide their things, and for that they want to escape from these things. So for actually they thought that after getting Abhishek desperately wanted to get married, and because that girl is from some rich family or something, so he was desperate to grab. Not only his mother, they both were desperate to grab and so enjoy. He was adamant for sex, and he was outbursting from years, because this Minarle will continue follow him, Minarle and his sister, wherever he is going. And then and when he was in Chennai also, she used to go there, and in London, when he shifted to London, she went to Germany, and so that from there they can easily go to London. That is the way. That is what they are well set up. I know very well that kind of a dirty fellow. What kind of a dirty fellow is he? Yeah. So then, so now he will act in front of everybody, that because now he nicely trapped that girl, so he want to act nicely. So that is the thing. And anyway, he ultimately wanted to grab that faculty position. That is what he's saying. Yeah. So anyway, he also acted very nicely. The same way Professor Pushpak also. Actually, Professor Pushpak liked my work, everything, and he will also nice. But he got afraid because of these fellows all continue public entertainments, and the same way Diptesh and Deepak, they were projecting lies, and so continuously, because Diptesh wanted to utilize Professor Pushpak. That was the fundamental thing. So he only was manipulating each and every day. He only manipulated this Abhishek and all also, who are all tried to help me, support me also. So that is another thing. So it was a big trap started from Diptesh. This is what, see, one fellow is enough to spoil the entire manipulation. Even when this fellow came to this Diptesh, that criminal who was not even knowing the ABCD of anything, that was his stage. He used to shiver in front of me. That's the word. That fellow came to IIT Bombay. He only, that day onwards, it started this degrading. He started manipulating and creating these all people and everything. Professor Pushpak also went into his trap actually. That's the thing. Yeah, so this is what, now everybody want to hide. So all the teams were equally playing everywhere. Also, the one important point we should note, this is Delhi's Diptesh place. So he have more criminal teams are here. So that's the thing. So everybody is playing well, and to now everybody desperately want to finish me and to spread very bad about me to everybody. And so actually, see, one another thing, yesterday I have posted that fake certificate which they have created, right? So this is another dangerous situation to my life. See, I was trying to tell how these fellows were creating fake reports and manipulating the people, society, authority, and for their safety. So, but the layman person who is reading this report for the first time, so they will think that, okay, they will label it as, okay, I have that problem and I am into that category. So this is what. But my life and their perspective, their views, everything towards me will be based upon that only. So this is the dangerous situation for my life. That's the reason I am fighting. I am not getting to adjust with any of the offers or nothing. That is the reason I want to come out from that label, because I am not. That is the thing. That's the reason publicly I am telling I am ready for any evaluation, and I approached all the hospitals across Delhi and in Bombay also, Kerala also I was ready. So these fellows were only blocking because they want to keep me in that loop, and it means that trap, because they don't want that I should come out from that, because then their reality will come out, right? So that the criminalities they have done will come out, because they don't want to hide, prove this thing. They want to hide this thing, so that for their safety they want a label. So that's why they created a fake report. Even Professor Pushpak also, he is also, he's not even genuine to his own wife, because this is the thing. The one thing I will not forget, he was my best friend in IIT Bombay. Everybody is knowing that. So every day he will be dropping me from department to the hostel in his car, and he will take me to his home and he will prepare tea for myself and everything. We will discuss everything like that. Means not the research thing. Yeah. We were good friends, but the same way when I went for my thesis submission and all to sir, from the moment I was stepping out from IIT Bombay in the airport, when I missed the flights, everything, every 5 minutes I am calling him and we were talking each and everything. Okay, so in the Asaram also, everything, each and every moment I am calling him and informing everything live. He is talking to me so nicely, everything, and listening. On the back, he only was arranging everybody to trouble me there. He will talk nicely, he will collect all my plans, details, and he will instruct the people to trouble me. This is what his behavior. The bipolar, that is what his problem. Okay. So every time, see, for him only I was tolerating these all things. Now one another thing. Nowadays, wherever I am, some disrespect or some insulting is happening, I am on the spot reacting in high voice and in high tone. In strong, stubborn voice I was reacting. That is what happened in the Patel House court also. To that Sreelekha, I shouted at him nicely, scolded him. Why I am reacting this means, people might be thinking that, oh, I was like this, I was behaving in IIT Bombay. Never. From 2012 to 2019, I was in IIT Bombay. I was, not only after that in Ernakulam also, I was keeping quiet. Silently I was tolerating each and everything for the past 10 years. But my reality was suppressing. That's the reason. See what happened. Everybody is trying to utilize that my silence and my decency, my good mindset to understand and tolerate. And then they were trying to put me down continuously, and was projecting it as my inability. I'm not smart, I'm not capable, like that. So whatever the interpretation they want, they are trying to project. So that's the reason I started. We should never suppress our real self, and we have to react, and we have to raise our voice when the situation is required. We should not suppress or tolerate. Then the people will not keep on stabbing us, or we keep on putting us down. So we should not do that. Okay. So the one another thing, yesterday I have kept this post, right? So actually to project to the people what is the reality, how these criminals are spoiling the life and career of researchers. That's why I kept that, posted that report. So but the people who are reading this now, they will be projecting that okay, it is my stage is like that. Actually, I was going to a temple here in Arkepuram. There is a Kerala temple, and there are some 2-3 cultureless ladies are there. They are from some third class family only, that I can share. I just sure from there. They will be coming there from the morning, and then actually for them they know their job and they want to dominate people and to show that they are the owners of the temple, or they are the managing people. And so they were coming and shouting it, means dominating the all other devotees or all other innocent people who all are coming there. From every week she's doing like that, shouting at people and dominating and instead controlling the people. So I used to go there. I don't even have any time to cook or eat. See, I was not even eating properly food. That is the thing. So only once in a day or two, almost 2 times something only I am eating, and I am not having time to cook even. Then, so that's the reason the weekend that I used to go for that Annathanam over there. So actually I will be having meeting, and day before yesterday also I went to some other place, and I just that see there will be long queue. Previously I went there I want to go at the puja time. When I went there at that time also, this this lady was controlling when the people were looking, and then after that we have to it's like some arrogant third class ladies. This is the thing. They are not divorced. They don't even know what is God and what is the devotion or nothing. So they want to nominate her. This is a chance for them because they will not get any other chance or any other option. So that's what they are utilizing this as a very well. And then they are projecting to everybody they are doing seva. This is not called seva. Okay. Then we had to wait for long queue because I am idle over there. I cannot wait. I don't have time to wait at that much because I am not even having time to eat or for sleep. That is the way I am running across literally. That is the thing. Because I know that there will be long queue, so that's the reason I am going by nearly 2 o'clock, so that the all the rush will be getting over. So 1 to 2 they are feeding the poor kids over there, so that time I can go there. That's the reason I went there. I had already told to that people that kindly permit me because so that that time I can just go and eat and I can go back. So that's what I was doing there. But these ladies, there 2-3 gang ladies are there. All are of same standard only. So every time whenever I will go there, they were creating issues and shouting at me. Then many times I told to the boys or the authorities there. So these ladies are being not only to me, all the people they were dominating, ruling and shouting because as if they are only the owners of that temple or something like that. Yesterday also this lady. So day for yesterday also when they created the issues, I told to that boys and to tell these fellows and to read my Facebook post and what situations I am undergoing. And so share and spread. So let create awareness. That's what I thought. So immediately yesterday when I went, so yesterday morning I have kept these reports. So this fellow read and this lady was shouting at me and was abusing me with the words, and she was telling that I have these kind of problems and go and get treatment. And actually it's like a very third class family she is coming from. Actually, do you know why a lady has to behave like this? And when if I don't know whether she have husband or what, because when they are not capable to give her if a person is controlled or from a good family and behaved, or if from a well-to-do family, they won't it's not about the wealth, it's about the culture and quality. So they will not try to dominate others or not dominate insult. So their own insecurities will come out. So that's the way this lady was using many abusive words. I don't understand why she is entered to means permitted in that temple even. She is not knowing what is the meaning of a temple or what is it mean by that devotion, anything. She was using that kind of abusive words and shouting, and she want to project her frustration, and that means actually the main problem there 3 ladies, everybody was all others they are innocent people, they cannot react and they were just accepting their domination and keeping quiet. So I reacted. I raised my voice and I told to the authority people that control these ladies. They are misbehaving to all the devotees. So that's the reason these fellows have planned in gang. And so there are some servants, like there some 2-3 men. I have seen that. So it was already pre-planned, so that when I will go that they will shout at me like that. And this lady was behaving to me, and the way actually, and she was like literally shivering there too. Like actually she needed nice clap on her. That is what actually her her husband or somebody who was, they are not capable to give her. That's the reason she is behaving like this too outside. And so then actually I tried to talk to that actually the main other that managing people, or they were not there. So this is what actually, this is the situation what this IITB this criminals criminalities impact on my life. This is what any fellows can come and do anything, and you are using this, misusing these labels, and what are these fake records and all creating, and anybody can do anything, and then can create their own stories and defame me. That is the thing. This is the reason I am fighting, and I will not entertain or this kind of thing, or tolerate this kind of things again. So yesterday I didn't tell anything back, and I kept quiet. So because also there should be some any person, the other person will show their own culture understanding, but we should show our manners and our culture and our quality also. So that's the reason I kept quiet and let her frustration and whatever the things she wanted, let her do like that. I thought that okay, then I came back. So but I will react for this at the right time. So just because now there are many other things are important for me. So that's all. So this is on another warning I am giving to everybody. See, some criminals came and spoiled my life or career, anything, and created fake records for their own safety, and spreading hooked up stories and lies for their safety to across the world. But that is not the license for anybody can come and do anything to me. And not even a single person in this world, even this any director or anybody from IIT Bombay or IIT Delhi, or even the Prime Minister is not having any right to comment about me, because I have tolerated that much. Okay, and I was that behaving very well to everybody. I never created any problem anywhere. But nowadays I am reacting, because after tolerating I am reacting, because we should raise our voice at the right time. That's the thing, because I kept quiet. That's the reason my life went into this situation. Okay, that's the reason I am reacting now. Also, I am not reacting like to show domination or power or nothing. At the right situations only I react. That's the reason I scolded this Sunil at Patel House Court also, because he was fooling the judge, and he was fooling all other staffs in the court also, and he was nicely playing in between three of us, means the judge and the other staffs and me, and then he is grabbing money on the back. That's what he utilized this as actually this is another judge. Anybody see, this is an once in a lifetime opportunity to grab to this kind of a high profile case, and because all the people, prominent people are involved in that. So anybody, any layman person, this is another thing. I cannot even talk to anybody. Any person I am coming across, so everybody, it is a golden chance to grab, and everybody is acting as a mediator and projecting their own stories to them and playing with my life. Actually, you people should understand that they are distributing crowds of money across India and across the world, process to how many people they have given offers, awards, just to spoil me, my life and my career only getting spoiled. That you need to understand that. Okay, many times these fellows tried to kill me and my mother. Okay, so the another thing, see, my mother and father, they have done 24/7 hard work. Okay, they never cheated or trapped or fooled or anybody. They did hard work to take care of us. The same way, 24/7 I was the one working in the lab from 2012 to 2019 in IIT Bombay. None of these criminals were working. Okay, so they all were enjoying. So why they troubled me that I am not going for their enjoyments, and so that's the reason they in gang that spoiled my research work and life, career, everything. Okay, so not even a single dirty third class fellows, you do not have any right to comment on me or my career or my character or my behavior or my personality. Okay, so go and do it in your wife means to your family. And so if who are all frustrated, or go and do it in your family, you can use your overall want to grab, you can use your mother or wife or daughter or sister, or the same with the girl ladies who want to grab, you can use your husband or brother or who are father or whatever it may be. You people can use your own family members and you can grab. If they are not capable, then you should think that why you are earning or trying to grab on my name. So that is the that is the quality. Okay, so don't show your frustrations on me again. Okay, so if I am keeping quiet, that consider it as my consideration and my quality, my decency, my personal, the most important, the quality of my parents. Okay, so that's what I am showing. Okay, so don't repeat your third class things, and so don't think that I am just putting this video and all. No, I will reply to you at the right platform at the right time. Okay, so now I have so many important things to do and I don't have time. So who are all playing, just all the teams. So remember that. See, there is one thing, that there is Almighty, that is there. So that is the absolute truth. And so the another thing, the truth only will win. So however, how many times you are trying to suppress also, that will come out. Okay, so don't do much, don't do too much over show or over smartness to project, but actually that is trying to project your own character only outside. Okay, so my health even spoiled, that is the reason this. Anyway, okay, so this is just I thought I felt I should do this thing, because that will create see if I am telling about one person, one team, the other team is misusing that, and so they will feel happy. That is it. Because I am not doing this mission for favoring some person or some team, not for that. Actually, see, both the teams spoiled my life and career. They competed each other for their own internal politics. Okay, but that is spoiled my career and my life. That is it. So I am fighting for, actually I am a neutral, I am fighting for the justice, and the thing is, I want to make sure that no other student or researcher should undergo the situations which I have undergone. Okay, because nobody have the courage, and I do have the courage and confidence. That is because of my truth. And so when we are when we are truthful, we will get a power, and we will get the blessings from the God, the Almighty, the truth. That is the thing leading me, and I am working based upon that. Okay, so also we should understand that way I am confidently speaking or confidently reacting this much, because I do have the privilege and right that is that I got through my hard work and my truth. Okay, so who are all afraid and they are trying to manipulate or dominate others means they are fake. They are not confident about their own abilities, or they didn't do hard work, or they have to hide their criminalities, or they have done wrong. That's why they had to manipulate, distribute money, forcefully suppress people and all. Okay, so if you are, otherwise one simple thing, see, they were troubling me not only in Bombay, Chennai, Ernakulam, Trivandrum, Dehradun, Dharwad, Delhi, wherever I am going across India, they were following me. Since I didn't go out of India, so that's why they didn't follow me. But wherever I applied in the UK, Germany, USA, wherever, everywhere they created the same entertainment and the same things. They are manipulating, keep on manipulating the people and all. So one thing everybody should understand, before making a comment or insulting me, or before getting to their trap, you should think that I am in a different city, Delhi, and I am not contacting any of these people, and I am Delhi. So if they are correct or if they are truthful, well, they need to worry about that. I will do whatever the thing I want, and I am minding my own work, and I have to do something for my career and my life, and I am doing the necessary things for that. And why do they have to worry? Why do the IIT Bombay people has to worry about that, or about my activities or what I am doing?